Today I'm going to answer the age-old question of should you buy your car with cash or get a loan instead? Now, buying a car with cash is a hassle-free process. You get that mental peace and you just feel good about owning a car. You have that sense of pride. Your name is on the title and you don't have to worry about somebody else owning your car. You can sleep good at night knowing that you don't have to make payments or worry about missing payments, having the bank repossess the car and all these things that go along with the loan. It's just a peaceful way to own the car, and you can sleep at night knowing that you just own it outright. But I would argue that even if you could buy a car in cash, you should look at the option of taking out a loan. And here's why. Let's say your budget is $20,000 and you want to buy a used Mazda Miata. Before you pay cash for that Miata, take a look at what you could do in terms of a loan. So if you go try to take out a loan from a credit union or somewhere else, the rate you'd be looking at on the loan today would be right around 5%. And this loan would be over a period of 4 years or 48 months. And then with the lifetime of the loan and making all those interest payments over 4 years, you would end up having to pay right around $22,000 for that loan, for that Miata. Now that you've taken out the loan for the car, you have that $20,000 in the bank and you could do something with it. You could invest that money into a business, into real estate. You could invest it in the stock market or invest it in Bitcoin and watch it all go away. There's a lot of different things you can do with the money. This is, again, just my opinion, so definitely don't make a decision based on what I'm saying. Do your own research, but this is just something to consider. With the stock market, if you look at what Warren Buffett and some of the big investors have done, they preach the idea of an index fund. So one hassle-free way of investing is buying an index fund into the S&P 500. And if you buy an index fund in the S&P 500, looking at historical rates, you would end up with roughly an 8% return on that money that's compounded year over year. So at the end of 4 years, while you're paying that loan for the Miata, you could be making money on this index fund. And after 4 years, you would end up with about $27,000, assuming the market is trending in that direction. Of course, there's volatility and who knows what could happen, but on average, looking at historical trends, that's what you would end up with. Now, if you consider what you made in the stock market at $27,000 minus the amount that you paid for the loan, which is $22,000 at the end of 4 years, you still end up with about $5,000 extra since you invested that money and took out a loan at the same time. And this would not have happened if you paid for the car in cash. So there could be money that you're leaving on the table if you don't invest that money. So that's just all I'm saying is look at what you could do with it, make the money work for you. And in many cases, a loan makes sense, but it's ultimately your decision. It's your money. And you should, if you have a financial advisor, check with them and make the best decision for you. So when you're going out and purchasing a Miata, just consider all of these options. Don't automatically rule out a loan. There can be a lot of benefits to taking a loan if you take the $20,000 to invest. Now, if you want to spend it on something else, then it's just money gone. So the next time you're out shopping for a car, consider this and then make the decision that is right for you.